This video is sponsored by NerdWallet, but more on that later. Saving money isn't usually the most exciting topic in the world, but if your goal is to reach financial independence and kind of set yourself free from your job so you don't have to work till you're 65, or maybe it's to travel more or work less or to kind of have the lifestyle that you want to have, it really comes down to a few different things. It's spending less, earning more, and then investing. If you're younger like I am and maybe you don't have a lot of skills that are high value yet, it can be hard to earn more. And if you don't really have any money, it could be really hard to invest if you don't have anything to invest. So that's why over the past couple of years, the main thing that has made the biggest impact for me was saving money. That's really the first step that a lot of people can take to better their finances. So today I wanted to go over some of the benefits of saving money and how it's completely changed my life. It can make an immediate impact. When you look through your entire budget and you're able to cut out some of the unnecessary fluff stuff or stop consuming as much, so therefore you buy less stuff, it can make an immediate impact and you start to see that wealth growing, or you start paying off your debt faster, and you can actually see the results very quickly, as opposed to when you start investing or trying to earn more, it could take years before you actually see the results. Whereas saving money, if you don't spend $20 today, you have $20 more, and that's an immediate impact. A dollar saved is not a dollar earned. When I learned this, it kind of really changed my whole outlook on spending money, because I realized that in order to spend $100, I might have had to earn $130, because you're gonna lose probably 30% to taxes, depending what tax bracket you're in. On top of all the time to earn that money and the gas going to and from and everything else, you really realize that the money that you do have is actually more valuable than it looked, because you already paid taxes on that money. So it can be more efficient to save money than it can be to earn it. This seems like a good time to take a break and let you know about today's sponsor, NerdWallet. If you're into saving money, then you'll probably like NerdWallet. Right now, I'm using it to compare the best high-interest savings account so I can find the best one for me. NerdWallet wants to make sure that you're earning everything you deserve on your savings. They've researched dozens of financial institutions to find you the best options. So I've just been comparing those on the app, which honestly has been really easy. I used to do it a different way, and it was a lot harder. There was this one time, actually, that I remember. I don't do that anymore. So one of my goals this year within the next few months is to buy another multifamily. So I'm looking to find a place where I can keep my money and let it grow while I'm saving up for my next down payment. I also downloaded their app and started tracking my net worth, and then also started to see my cash flow, which, as you guys know, is something that is super important. Exactly how much is coming in and how much is going out each and every month, so that you know where your finances are. Discover and apply for financial products through NerdWallet, like credit cards, savings account, and mortgages, so that you know you have the best option. Alrighty. It's the lazy way. Now, I consider myself a very lazy person. I actually, a lot of the things that I do, it's in order to not have to do other stuff. Like, I will work extremely hard for years right now, really putting in a lot of effort making these videos and doing the other things that I'm doing, so that I don't have to work at a job that I don't like till I'm 65. Like, I'll work really hard in order to be lazy. If I want to play video games at night, I'll work really hard during the day so that I can reward myself with playing video games at night. So personally, I'd rather not do stuff that's just kind of wasteful and really focus on saving my money and maybe work 20-30% less than I would just like spending willy-nilly and just staying in the treadmill in the cycle. Because I'm kind of lazy like that, but I think it's actually, you can use it to your advantage. You're like, hey, I'm not gonna waste money on that because I don't wanna have to go work just to replace that thing that I don't even really care about in the first place. So if you're lazy, don't blow money. You won't have to work as much. By the way, let me know what your favorite money saving tips are down in the comments. And also, don't forget to subscribe if that's something that you wanna do. It is free after all, and if it's free, it's for me. Opportunities. Because I was able to save money and start investing a little bit and build up some passive income, I was able to leave my job and take like 100% pay cut. I was on salary, I had a car. It wasn't like a ton of money, but it was decent money. And because I had saved up enough money and I was frugal and I had made some right decisions, I had the freedom to not earn any money. If I don't earn any money this year or next year, I'll still be okay. But if I had been spending the past 5 years and I hadn't saved up money and I hadn't started investing, there's no way I would have been able to leave my job. So actually being frugal and saving money opens up opportunities. If you can take a 70% pay cut, but maybe next year you have a 50% chance or a 70% chance of tripling your money and earning like way more than you could ever think, you actually have the opportunity to pursue that thing, to start a business, to quit and move across the country, to do different things that other people can't do because they're living paycheck to paycheck and they continually spend money. So it can actually change your entire life and open up possibilities and, you know, get yourself in a position to be lucky and to do things you didn't think you could do because you have money in the bank and you're not worried about like losing your job, and you're not worried paying the bills too much because maybe you have 6 months or a year's worth of savings built up. Less stress. Having no money is not the most fun thing in the world, speaking from someone who used to have no money. And it can be stressful when you have to pay the bills, and when, you know, maybe a sick day can throw off your entire month. It could throw off your entire budget. So I think one of the most beneficial things about frugal living and saving money and not being as consumeristic is really the peace of mind that comes along with that, where A, you're not caught up in trying to keep up with everybody else, and then B, like, you're not as stressed about your finances, again, because you have that security fund, because you understand your budget and how much money you have and how much money you need. That can really alleviate a lot of fears. And I think talking about your money and being open with it with people is something that can alleviate a lot of fears as well. And I think something people need to do more is start talking about their finances and understanding and diving into it. It's not something that's like a bad thing. It's something that we need to understand, because that's what most people do all day, every day, is go and work for money, and then they never talk about it and pretend it doesn't exist and just go blow it, you know? Like, doesn't make a lot of sense. You enjoy your money more. So because I never really go out and like blow money on anything, really, like mostly, when I do go out and spend money, and like I go out on a date night with my wife, or I actually like go out and buy a coffee, which I almost never do, but when I do spend my money, I get a ton of enjoyment out of that. And I think I get a lot more out of it than somebody who just blows money all the time. You don't really enjoy it as much. It's just your lifestyle. So I think when you do actually go out and spend money and, you know, do stuff, you can kind of enjoy it a little bit more. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like for the algorithm. Feel free to subscribe. We have a ton of cool stuff coming soon. And you know what, guys, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting there a lot more in 2021. I'm trying to get better at photography. It's one of my goals, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week.